Come from Shim, they come from here.
I got my Zennivan Bible dictionary in the car. It goes to Ham and.
Yeah, Con, you can get it. Well, broke out.
I got it right here. Yeah, Con,
Well, you read that real quick, bro.
Oh, like.
Well, before you go to get that.
Oh,
Say again?
I said I'm not on y'all's phone, am I?
Oh, no.
No, I just wanted to know if you guys prayed, but I mean.
Yeah, if you are people, yeah. If you
man, we see you have some zeal, you know what I'm
pray
saying?
for you, but
Like, it doesn't go by.
It's all right. I mean,
if you're an Edomite, we praying for you would do no good. It don't matter. We could.
An Edomite? What are you talking about?
That goes back into Genesis.
You know who Esau is?
Yeah, they're cursed.
Yeah, Esau.
Who are the Edomites today?
Right.
By process of elimination.
And what would they?
We gonna get that. We go.
There's a family that has come to town
That's
recently.
a great question.
Okay, so I am from a descendant from Levi, but that's
maybe. You could be from any one of these tribes.
Yeah.
You could be a
no, I'm not. I'm from Levi. It's a blood thing.
What does Levi mean?
It means attack or attached.
Nah.
Well,
Well, it's somewhat.
it
It says it means join unto me.
It's right, attached.
That's what I'm saying. You somewhat right here.
Right.
But you could be from any one of these tribes, though.
Because they were also the most violent tribe in all of the tribes of Israel.
Well, they dealt with the law. So like,
well, he redeemed them through priestly service because they
were set up to be priests.
Yeah, exactly. They dealt with the law.
Right.
Yeah,
why you think they didn't get a part of the land? All the other tribe, the other land, they got a tribe.
Because Jesus Christ is their inheritance.
No, they had to be in different lands to judge.
No, Jesus Christ is their inheritance.
If you go back to the ancient,
I'm not going to argue with you. Just read the scriptures. Jesus Christ is their inheritance.
That's what I'm telling you.
All right.
Well, it's for the camera's sake. Why Levi didn't get an inheritance of the land, but they had to be in different lands to judge.
I won't be mean. I mean, I'm not trying to argue with you. That is
Genesis 25 verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Verse 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Right.
And they called his name Esau.
What nation of people on the earth have no pigmentation?
If they hold their breath too long, their face won't get red.
Albinos.
No. Right? No. Being albino is a curse, yeah, but no.
Yeah, some albinos. Well, yeah, you can kind of say that because when Esau went to mate with to deal with when his parents told him not to deal with them Hamites or whatever, he dealt with them because the scriptures don't. Yeah, the scriptures don't say it, but the reason why he did that had to be so he can get his color back.
So the tribe of Levi, it says,
albino.
When Joshua led the Israelites into the land of Canaan, the Levites were the only Israelite tribe that received cities, but were not allowed to be landowners.
Why? Because they had to do the priestly
they were given
cities
so that they could.
The Lord God of Israel is their inheritance. That is Jesus Christ.
But all of it, we're all a part of the Most High's heritage. That was your understanding.
No, that they all.
The reason why I understand also that the Most High and Christ are different, right?
Yeah.
The reason why the Levites didn't get an inheritance because they had to be in the other cities to
was
judge.
given onto the beloved Son, the person you call Jesus. That's the
all of us.
So that's their inheritance is to have His presence.
To be the priest.
To have His presence.
To be a whole nation of priests.
You guys, God bless you.
Hey. That's simple to understand. Why we didn't get it? They didn't. The tribe of Levi didn't get an inheritance of land. They had to be a different. What if it was just a land of Levi? Then we all got to travel just to go get judged. No, the Lord put Levi. That's why the welfare system really. Not I don't want to call it a welfare system, but that's why we had to take care of the priests. Yeah, you pay the tithes, priests. They lived in the best land. They got the best portion of everything, 10% of everything, because they had to judge. They was set up in. They was in each land. They was in the land of Judah,
set up to govern
Levi.
The land.
I mean not Levi. Yeah,
Pretty much
Judah.
To govern the land. So
they had to be in other lands amongst us, so they could judge. Why would the Lord just make a whole land of Levi? Then we got to travel all the way there just to judge something. No, it'd be Levi's already in Judah. It'd be already in Gad, already in. That don't make no sense. Why would the Lord do that? It makes more sense for us to just take care of the tribe of Levi and they do the priestly duties. Simple to understand.
Well, you can tell she learned from us.
Yeah, you probably watch. They know Levi and all that. There he is. They probably watch videos. He's talking about
Well, that she said she's from no hell she ain't. You said you were funny with that, brother.
Yeah, she could be a Jake though, man.
I'm not saying she's not a Jake.
Yeah,
she's not from Levi.
I really don't believe she could be a Jake, you know.
Yeah, Jesus.
She has some zeal.
That's somewhat.
Yeah, she has
a little bit.
But like, no, I don't think she's from Levi, man.
Yeah,
what's in the end, we'll know.
Yeah, come.
Man, should have just told her the woman ain't even supposed to teach. I should have brought that scripture out.
Yeah,
just to end all that. Woman ain't even supposed to teach you the way.
Woman is supposed to hold her peace and like
He
not all
saw
that.
so-called white man too.
Like
man,
she was.
The camera see. so-called white race today are the Edomites.
Because she kept dancing
that's why I
around
put
the
out
question
Genesis
too, man.
That's why I put out Genesis. You feel me?
Yeah, she kept dancing around it, man.
Everybody know who the Edomites
It's
are.
undeniable, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody knows who the Edomites
She may be a little tan on. I did see that. She got a little tan to her, but she been outside all day.
And the scriptures say too, we're a kingdom of priests and nations. So we can all be
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. That's what she was saying. That she said, "No." I said, "Hey, we're all the nation of priests."
We brother get that in what's that? Exodus.
We're talking about nation of king of priests.
Yeah, God, the Lord said, "I'll make you a nation of kingdoms and nation of kings and priests like it."
I've been studying them, man. I'm waiting on someone to pull up on the bullshit.
19:6. Exodus 19:6.
You said Exodus. I got you right here.
19:6.
This is the book of Exodus 19, verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation.
Right,
These
a kingdom of priests.
Slack it.
So technically, Levi are the priests, but now we can all be priests. We can all judge.
Because that was done away with. What is the Levitical priesthood?
Yeah,
that's done away with.
Through the Lord Yahweh.
Yep, fine.
All right. I mean, if that was she was trying to say, yeah, she's right about that, but I don't know what she was trying to say. You talking about the inheritance? I just heard her say inheritance. The reason why we all got an inheritance except Levi, because they had to be in other lands amongst us to
when
judge.
you're talking about our Lord Yahweh Shah being on inheritance, bro, it's like, yeah, we're joint heirs. Like, we're joint heirs.
So she was asking basically, why didn't Levi have their own land? That's what she was asking.
That's why I thought she was asking.
I thought that's what she was
She
asking.
had
Pretty much
inheritance.
like Levi did, because we were setting over to have lands to govern over. So
Yeah,
yeah, pretty much we did.
Because they had to be in the land. They had to be in the land of Judah to judge.
And that's the way the priesthood was set up at the time. So
Yeah.
like, the question she was asking is like,
And that's why, like the Levi, they would get you pay tithes to the Levi because they had to.
they was governing over the land at the time.
Yeah, they would be like in the suburbs. They get the best. They give them 10% best, whatever or whatever. You know, that's why the Lord did it.
Yep,
I'm just studying, brother.
Because you can't just, you just have a land of Levi and everybody. We all just got to travel there. Every little thing we got to travel there. No, the Lord would set up. They would be living amongst us, and we take, hey, this is what happened. What's the law say about this? Which makes sense.
And breaking it down to her again, that's the way it should have been, because that's the way the priesthood was set up. They had to govern this area, that area. So thinking about this way, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and why the Lord, through a spirit, spiritually, and why the Lord set camps up everywhere to judge, to land. Like the brother said, you got brothers in Miami, brothers in Orlando, brothers Tampa, brothers here, brothers everywhere.
Everywhere.
And all those camps got different. You got brothers coming from different parts of this side, man.
And the Lord said again, we're gonna be a nation of kingdom and priests.
Yep.
So we're all kings and priests.
I ain't gonna lie, man. She lit my fire, little piece, man.
Anything so?
Nah,
She pissed you off something?
no.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't, like I said, we all brothers gonna see. Wait, when the months get here, it's gonna be worse.
What? With them being out here?
Demons, yeah. But I mean, she was alright until she did that Jesus thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Well, what was that?
She was alright until we got to the end where I know that she said she wasn't trying to argue. I know that she picked up a little bit. Picked up on a little bit of hostility. Just a little piece, just a little piece. I know.
I say defend the gospel.
I think she mad that we said we brought up the description of Yahweh Shah.
Edomites
I
can't
think
make
she mad.
Really, that's when we going to the Esau. Every time, that's why I kind of
Yeah.
might be Edomite. Every time you just get ready to go to the Esau, they disappear.
Mad because the Israelites are so-called.
Why she kept dancing around the question,
Yeah,
man.
she kept saying she doesn't believe that our Lord, and she doesn't believe.
Yeah,
that
that's
our
why
Lord
she was
is
trying to
black.
defend that brass shit.
Like, she kept trying.
What brass?
And she
It's
said it wouldn't be
orange.
white.
Orange is
She said it
brown.
wouldn't be white. Okay.
And then I blurted it out like, man, burn it. It said burn in the furnace.
She ain't nothing to say that.
Well, what it look like, nigga? Black, man.
Yeah,
Black.
did we get that? Let's get Daniel 79.
Oh yeah,
If
y'all
we
already
put
on it. Yeah,
all our hands down like this, bro, none of our hands are black. None of them. If anything, say if we had the same light, like the same surroundings that was over there in the Middle East, I'm pretty sure we look closer to brass too. If we're standing next to a certain thing, our skin looks kind of different. That's just like reflective kind of. It looks. That's just how it is.
Yeah, like I said, everybody comes with the movies.
But then I realize now that's what a lot of people come with that argument now. You know, during these times, like probably back 10 years ago, people when they say that Jesus Christ or Yahweh Shah was a so-called white man, whatever, they want to be like, well, he was Middle Eastern. But now, since we say this really what it looked like. Now, you know, they want to come out saying like, well, really he was Middle Eastern.
They'll give us some props on it, but they'll be like, well, he wasn't one of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, well, okay, he was from over there, but he wasn't one of y'all.
But when them churches these churches, they say that this what it look like. They don't go into the church. You know, nobody stand up. What pastor right here in Revelation 1,
right,
you know what I'm saying? It was Middle Eastern.
We all come from the Middle East. Shem, we wasn't like Shem was living in America. Shem had over there in,
that's another reason why I broke it out. Like, how did we get over here, man?
Yeah, cut.
Like, how did we get over here?
Ham had Africa, and Shem had like it's like Japheth had his part of the land. All of us in the Middle East, on the eastern side of the world. So we all come from the east.
No, we ain't no goddamn Hamites either, man.
I ain't no
cut. Everybody comes from the east. So that argument's dead.
Yeah.
He's Middle Eastern. We all come from the Middle East.
Right.
From the east.
And I let them know, hey, if it was optional, we
trying to say he's Arab. Why y'all attacking the Arabs?
Yeah,
it was not optional. Like
the Arabs don't even believe in Jesus. They believe in Allah. Most of them anyway. They don't believe that Jesus shit, man.
Point.
Yeah, they do believe saying Allah though.
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Go over there with Jesus and they'll chop your head off, man.
Yeah, that's real. That's
Jesus Christ. They'll kill you, man. It's like, what was that?
Daniel 7 and 9.
Kyle, you go ahead and read that.
All right, this is
Daniel 10.
I just know everybody can be the Israelites, but us.
But us. Only the niggas.
No, we say we say we the Israelites. They quit. They know you're not.
Now wait for it to come with that Jew thing. The Jews are like, oh yeah, come on. I've been waiting to get somebody with that again.
It's like, what's that? No, I was about to say Ishmael. That's not Ishmaelites. The ones that be over there in like the land of Israel right now. So talking about no, that's not Amalek.
Palestinians?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They Elamites.
Talking about they the Israelites.
A lot of them are Israelites, though.
They are.
A lot of Palestinians, yeah. The elders brought that out. A lot of them are like Ephraim and stuff like that. Probably mixed them.
Just like a lot of them West Africans.
I believe they Elamites.
Like the Kenyans.
Yeah, Kenyan. Yeah. Kenya.
Oh yeah, West Africa. That's all Israel. Sierra Leone, Ghana.
Yep.
Even some like the Congos.
Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal. Yeah. The Congos. That's in the middle, but a lot of them are Israelites. Like y'all know if y'all know Emmanuel Boudier. He used to be in the NBA.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
He from the Congos. He is Israelite. But like Matumbo, he from the Congo, he a Hamite.
Yeah,
you can tell though.
He's talking about McKinney.
I mean a Hamite. Are you good though? That's like.
All right, this is
for the rant, brother.
You
kind of boil the bubble.
All right, this is Daniel 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and his hair on his head was like the pure wool.
Right. Again, it explains in the texture. Like an afro.
I got a quick question, brother. What about Akeem Olajuwon?
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
You can tell by the skill set, man.
Yeah.
Him
and Giannis.
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh yeah. See, he from that's the thing.
Antetokounmpo, brother. They from Greece though.
Yeah, they Greece. Yeah,
they Greece.
So
they are
scattered everywhere.
Right.
They from Greece. They Israelites though. Yeah, we scattered everywhere. We coming from everywhere. Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon, he's an Israelite.
Yeah, them Giannis.
Akon, he an Israelite.
Talking about Akon? Yeah, talking Akon City.
Oh shit.
He's black as hell. He an Israelite.
Yeah,
shiny ass head.
Right? Dark.
Wicked as hell, but he an Israelite, dude.
His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. It's like 1,000 ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open.
Right. So that is describing the Most High. Said he had the hair on his head was like pure wool. White people don't have woolly hair.
Right. And where the wool come from? It comes from sheep.
Sheep, yeah.
You know? We're the only ones that got sheep like that, like brother said, like this brother right here.
Yeah, like an afro. Yep. Basically understand. No Edomite got the woolly hair. All he got like dog-like straight.
Yeah, it's like thick. Yeah, wool,
similar to dog-like hair.
Wool is like thick, right? Like
thick texture.
Thick.
Yeah. You got Daniel to get that.
Oh yeah. All right, this is Daniel 10.
Anybody could be Israelites except black people. Except black people. We the only one. Puerto Ricans or Hispanics. Any Hispanic. No way. No way. No way.
Yeah, she got offended by this sign, man.
Yeah, that's really what it was.
Yep. All right, this is Daniel 10 and 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Opaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
Right, the same thing like the Lord described in Revelation 1:14. Yeah. The beryl, that's a green like garment. He had a golden girdle, an Ophir. All right. You read it.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
Right, like they said in Revelation 14. His eyes was
flame of fire.
Flame of fire. Right, same thing. Also, like I said in Genesis 49, the prophecies of what the Lord was gonna.
Oh yeah. When the
Lord came, you got it.
And his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like the color of polished brass.
Right, his arms and his feet. So that explained better, because in Revelation it said his feet, but it said his arms and his feet.
But don't let it say
like
polished brass.
Polished brass. Which is brown. The regular brown. Exactly. That's what we are.
It is.
Nobody's black.
Polished brown, bro.
Brass is brown. Brass is bronze. Bronze is the color of brass, ain't it?
Right.
Bronze.
Yeah.
But if you polish it, you know what I'm saying?
Like copper.
Copper, yeah.
Polish it, yeah. It's like Jake put on cocoa butter.
Exactly.
and the voice of his words were like the voice of a multitude.
Right, so the Lord spoke loud. It tells you that when Matthew how loud he could speak. Yep. He'd be out in the water and he speak loud as that. All right. It's the Lord, man. The Lord was the so-called black
green
man.
with them for some reason, man. You said
right.
hot. Oh, go ahead, come on,
that was
I'm slacking, brother. You right there in the sun. I'm tripping. You're almost done. Fuck it, brother. That's good.
Right, yeah, that's what you said.
That was it on your house shot. Did anybody bring out Revelation 1?
Yeah, that was the first.
Did we get that in that Sirach 40?
I don't think we got.
We didn't get that.
And
we still got to get that Jeremiah 11 and 11 too.
Oh yeah, con.
I'll get that to Jeremiah.
You right out of it. No,
yeah, con.
It's just,
11 verse 11, right?
Oh yeah, con. Let's get that Sirach 40 first, though.
I got you. Yeah, I got
water.
Sirach 40
and 1. They go with that the law of the rebellious son. Notice another thing she said, not to keep speaking on that, but she said there's word going around that the white man can be Esau. Yeah, it's out there now.
30?
Is it 30? Was it 30? Yeah, it's like okay.
All right, this is Sirach.
Like bro.
Okay. This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 30, and verse 1. He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end.
Right. So in order for you, a child is rebellious. A child is growing up. He's trying to learn. You have to teach him the right things to do. You can't just let a child just run around wild, man.
You can't let him teach himself either.
Right. Yeah, kind of. Be wicked. You gotta, and then when he does something off, you gotta beat him.
Scripture say train.
Gotta change. What's that? Chastise?
I was thinking train up a child in the way in which he should go.
Yeah, you should not depart.
That's what he said when you beat him. That's that chastise, right?
Yeah, cut. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, you got it out. Supposed to whoop him. But you got it.
Kind of slack.
Well, where were you, brother? I finished it up, man.
Sirach 30, verse 2.
All right, Jeremiah 11 and 11.
All right,
this is Sirach 30 and verse 2. He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teaches...
Right, he'll be in order, man. He'll be behaved. All right, now you see now with these jakes today, all right, it goes back to the curse, because the curses speak about the man leaving the house.
Yeah.
But you gotta have a man has to be in the house, man.
I was here for masculinity to be good.
Yeah,
I was raised by my grandfather.
All right. See, a lot of our young men, they've been raised by women, so that's the type of character they took on.
And like your brother was saying, it being part of the curses.
Yeah,
my dad was always like that.
Yeah, part of the curses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of our dads.
Yeah.
I don't know you, they follow. I know mine.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He was around here and there, but I mainly got to see him behind them doors. So
yeah, at least some type of father figure in your life, like a male, like
grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, grandpa.
Really, that's the best. Grandfather.
Yeah,
like that. Older generation. Yeah,
the old school.
Phone dog.
You got them around. You might have uncles or whatever was around. They do kind of kind of take you under the wing. But you just with a woman.
Can't be raised by your mama, though.
Yeah,
no disrespect to my dude, because you know they gonna try. You feel me? They always gonna try, but you can't be raised by your mama, bro. That's what
a woman can't teach a man how to be a man.
Exactly. They say that in movies, man. They say that in movies. So
Esau knows that too, man. That's the other thing. That's why he'll pay women to kick the man out of the house.
Yeah.
Esau knows that, man. All right, you got it up.
All right. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead. For he hath left one behind. It's like he had left one behind him that is like himself.
Right. He taught him the right way. So when his father left or whatever, went back to the spirit world or whatever, he was in order. He knew how to be a man because he was taught how to be a man. All right.
Good.
While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful.
Right, because he was raised up the right way. He's proud of him when he's alive, and he dies. And okay, I raised my son to be the best man he could be. He's gonna be a great man.
Yep.
All right. But with a woman, you can't do that, man. That's why the little niggas you see out here today, the majority of them were raised by the mother, no father figure at all. Just women. That's why they feel comfortable wearing tight pants and
glittery belts.
Yeah, glittery belts
Finger
and
pop.
painting their nails and having dreadlocks and
wearing chokers and shit.
Choker chains and shit like that, man.
Bunch of damn weirdos.
Excuse my French, but acting like a bitch too.
Yeah, acting like a hoe. Straight up, bitch, hoe, whatever, yeah. Straight emotional, man. Can't do no kind of...
Emotional as hell, but you say the wrong thing to them. Say the wrong thing to them, they're ready to shoot you, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't know how to deal.
Instead of talking it out.
Yeah, that's what men do. Men go back and forth, man.
They can't fight no more.
No, damn sure can't fight.
Man,
I'm
still
serious.
going.
Damn sure can't fight.
Yeah.
I can tell you how many of these girls I want to get in the ring.
I said just like that, man. They gonna grab your hair too.
It was like this.
Right.
It is like this, man.
I just, bro, it's. Oh my goodness, man. The Lord is speeding up the times for our sake.
We gotta get out of here.
I was watching. I was tuning into some videos as well. They said the Earth is speeding faster.
Yeah.
It's spinning faster.
Yeah.
Through the spirit of the Lord, yeah. Other elders did videos on it too. I just did one yesterday about that.
But they came up with a new article?
No, it was old.
Okay,
that's something that I saw like 2 months ago.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of
I-
elders
yeah.
did a lot of videos about that. I did one yesterday about it. We won't show that the days. Are you with me?
He left him behind. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every cry. And horse not broken becometh strong, and a child left himself will be willful.
Right, the child left to himself will be willful. All right? That's what I get, like the brother quoted the scripture, train up a child in the way to go, and he should not depart. That's why, too, like a lot of the elders are our spiritual parents.
Yep.
When you see niggas, they start going against, they left to themselves. That's why, again, you see niggas, the nigga that played a harp, the first nigga in Israel ever to play a harp in history, he'll say, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai by Shema Kakodash, and then talk shit about elders harp. About a video the elder did. It's all based through the spirit. All right? Yeah, a child left to himself is unwillful. It's unwillful, man. They just don't hate order, man. They don't want to be, you know. That's why the Lord's gonna bring. When the Lord brings judgment, it's gonna be ugly, man.
I want that Jeremiah 11:11 as well, bro.
All right, Con, go on. Are you there, bro? We'll
All
get
right.
on the camera. That might be what we're gonna
Yeah,
finish.
mine
with.
stopped at 2 hours.
All right, Con.
All right, verse 9. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness.
Right, play with him. You should bring these to heaven. Like you see a lot of black women out there talking about, oh, it's my baby. Like they play with their kids.
Yeah.
Like they treat them like they their friends or something. You can't do that, man. You gotta set that boundary, man.
Yep.
Like, oh, I'm the head. I'm that guy. I'm your pops. You listen to me.
That's what my mom did.
That's true though.
Yeah, Con. That's how both parents are supposed to be.
Exactly.
When you see like the nigga women and all that, they be hanging out with their daughters, going to get their,
Shit, yeah.
you know, shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but like they treat them like they their friends and shit like that.
My mom, like, when it comes to some shit, like, they, especially the women, they don't know how to put their foot down.
Yep.
Yeah,
They just,
God,
like,
yeah.
not only do they not know how to, it's like, some of them really kind of can't.
Yeah, they can't. They're free, really.
But I go to show you why the man needs to be in the household, man.
Yeah.
Because the man go shut all that shit down.
Quickly.
Quick.
Girls,
Immediately.
all that shit down.
Immediately, boy. They don't even play like that.
See, that's why Esau knew that, man. That's why Esau set up programs Oh, I give you this house, I give you some money, you kick the man out the house. He can't be around.
That's why, like, what is it, HUD housing? Say, like, if you want the HUD, like certain regulations with the HUD, you can't have your man there with you. Yep. You can only have you and your kid. And that's how it goes for the woman. As soon as, like, say, if you're on the HUD, and as soon as they found out that you got a man there, you done.
Yeah, you done. Yeah. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth.
Give him no liberty in his youth. So he basically got no rights. If he under your roof, he do what you tell him to do. They gotta do what you tell them to do. Mm-hmm. Until they can grow up, and then they can go out on their own.
Right. And wink not at his follies.
Right. And wink not at his follies. All right. You see your son come home with a dress on. Hey, what the fuck you doing, man?
Right. Boy, was get on his ass, man.
That gonna be so severe.
I'm gonna wear that dress off.
Or he with his nails painted. What the fuck you doing, man?
Real shit.
Now they accept it now. Oh, well, that's him. When you touch with his feminine side.
Right.
Yeah, I'm putting in the trash can. That's what
like brother you want to thought always say, man, touch with your feminine side. Men don't have a feminine side. We're men.
Yeah.
Masculinity
side, man.
Masculinity.
I don't want to be a woman anyway.
Right, come. Bow down his neck while he is young.
Bow down his neck while he's young. Beat his ass.
And beat him on the sides while he is a child.
While he's a child. Switches, extension cords, I got all of that.
Everything, bro. Switches, extension cords, fucking wood
tracks.
Everything,
bro. Toy race tracks.
Hangers. Bro, I done got everything, man. Oh my goodness.
You love your parents, man, though.
Love, because, like, I was a badass kid, bro.
Hey, baseball
I was a badass kid.
Yeah,
not baseball bat, nah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Mama Stephanie will do it, though.
Water hoses, anything, man. But that's order, man.
That's true, though.
That's
They
order.
used to be so mad, bro. They'll just grab whatever was closer, bro. I got more but an extension cord.
I got shit thrown at me.
Yeah,
they grabbed the extension cord, boy. That extension cord ain't gonna play with you, boy. That shit.
She hurt.
I was on my best behavior for the rest of the day. I ain't even want to say nothing.
Parents in order, though, man. We gotta thank our parents for that. And now look at you, one of these degenerate niggas out here now.
Right.
Yeah. They thank the Lord for that.
Getting their nails painted with their woman.
I needed it. I know I did, but I was wild.
That was crazy.
Lest, it's like it, brothers, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thy heart.
Right, bring sorrow to thy heart. Again, he's on the path to what? Prison. Like we missing that woman. That nigga's on the path to prison. Like the brother said, come put some money on my book. I need some shoes. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They just put him to death. And then the burden is over. Yeah. You gotta worry about him no more. Easy.
Try again.
Con. But Esau, that's what he promotes. Again, if she did beat him or whatever, he'll call the cops, and then they'll take him away or arrest her for child abuse.
Present day, man, we can't even. Big fact, really can't even beat your kids, bro. Like,
really can't.
Regardless of however it is, bro. Because bro, I be having so many people come up to me getting bonded out over child abuse charges, bro. Because they beat their kids with belts, bro. But they did it in public. Even like not even in public. It was one time, bro. This dude got beat while he was on FaceTime with a female. Got beat with a belt. Him and the female called the police, and the dad went to jail, bro. Had to get him out like the next day. Bro, like being that, like it's crazy, bro. Like you can't even chastise your kids no more, man.
It's sad.
Esau's kingdom is out of whack,
man. It's stupid as fuck.
Can't chastise them no more. Like you got the kids been given like certain rights. It seems like so if they feel this kind of way or feel that kind of way, they just call the police, and then their parents gonna get the backlash for it. Well, my parents told me that I can't be a boy. My parents told me that I can't be a girl.
Yeah, I want to be a girl. And it's a law. I think in California they're trying to make it. If you do that, it's something with like child abuse and shit like that.
Yeah,
man, we gotta roll up out of here, man. ASAP. I don't have kids, but y'all brothers, man.
Shit, she gonna stay a little girl, but she gonna stay a little girl.
But y'all boys, we're in order, so I think y'all gonna keep y'all in order, man.
To the best.
We gotta get out of here, man. Because if not Esau, man, Esau is just a fucking bad man.
Let me just say this: even if we could try our best, to train up our child in a certain type of way, being here in America,
but this the way this society is, bro. Like
you warn against the school. Yeah, you warn against everything that Esau throws out there, man.
You going against social media, man. You going against TV. You going against everything.
It's a never-ending battle, bro.
It'll be like us right here, cause we're on the right-hand side, and then everything else right here, bro. That's like
they're kids, so they're easily
influenced.
Yep. They're not like us. They're not grown.
They don't know right from wrong just yet. Yeah, it's like we got everything right here. going up against our kid while we right here trying to show them this thing, bro. So it's like the odds are always gonna be against us in that one.
We can tell our child one thing, that they'll end up going to school, they'll hear something different.
Not even hearing it, we'll tell them one thing, but they'll go see another.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They'll go see another.
Yeah, like, Daddy, I seen this today. I thought you said this wasn't right.
And they're young, and that'll whatever they mind. Okay, I like that better than what Dad told me. So exactly. Matter of fact, we're gonna close with Matthew.
Jeremiah 11:11.
No, come on, we're gonna drop that one. Let's close with Matthew 24 and 22.
I got you.
Is that Matthew 24 and 22? Except those days be short and no flesh will be
Oh
saved?
yeah. Yeah,
we're gonna close with that.
That's also Luke too.
It is something that Luke about too, to my knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. The same basically,
right,
yeah, gospels, just different. It's just a different story.
I got it, bro.
All right, got it.
The book of Matthew 24 verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh, Salakia. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened.
Right, for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened, man. Because if not, being here with Esau, man, we'll all be done, man. Everybody will be homosexual or in love with a robot. All right,
trying to marry a fucking animal.
Yeah, trying to be with an animal or marry a tree. Or some crazy shit, man.
Porcupine.
Porcupine with a killer, yeah. He keeps spraying the air with worse than chemtrails. Now he don't even want us to eat GMOs no more. Now he wants us to eat cockroaches.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta get out of here,
You're
man.
talking about us eating bugs now,
Yeah. He don't even want us to eat GMOs no more.
3D.
Yeah, what happened to GMOs?
3D printed meat too? Nah, man.
3D print.
I don't even know, bro.
That shit don't even sound
That's
good.
why the Lord said. That's what the Lord said. But for the elect's sake, those days should be short.
Going into the food, I was on the topic of the food, man. I noticed it the other day because I was making steaks, right? And like you'll take it out and I pull it apart, and it's like they add a lot of meat glue. No, they add a lot of meat glue to stuff, man. And like that meat glue was what the main component in that meat glue that they use to get it to stick is pork, bro. So like I'm sitting there, I'm pulling it apart. I pulled it apart, and bro, this don't look real. It's like clear as day. You'll look at it, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro?
God, no flesh
Like, bro, I was looking at it, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? I'm making steak, bro, but at the same time, they got pork ingredients in the steak.
Pork will kill us.
This is the place that our people want to be in.
But like it was a video on that. I'm gonna send y'all that video whenever I get home, man. It's like it's enzymes. They mix. It's like a powdery substance. They mix it with water, bro, and then it started to look like meat. And it's like a gluey substance too. So they attach it. You remember when I don't know if y'all heard this, but they said they put meats together. Yeah. This meat and that meat. You will see 95% of the restaurants in America use glued meat.
Wow.
95% of the restaurants in America use glue. Like it could be steak, but like it's steak glued together with pork enzymes.
Wow. Pork and something else abominable we can't use. It'll kill us.
But it's like, bro,
that's why we gotta get out of here, man.
It's like no running away from it.
No running away at all, man.
I would say that's why we gotta go live in the wilderness, but yeah, you saw it probably
that's all I know. The steaks that I got now, the only way I was even able to get those, some good ones, I had to go to a local meat shop out there in Baker because they have cows. That's to actually get good meat. Like actually grass-fed stuff. They kill them themselves and like they butcher it. I had to go out there.
Like Winn-Dixie too. They got poison in there too, but they kind of
Winn-Dixie is good on it.
Still do that, yeah.
Publix too.
Yeah. But like Walmart, I try to avoid
Walmart. Nah, bro. Walmart gives some bullshit.
Yeah. They selling Bill Gates food.
And they'll sell some old meat too, though, bro. Meat that's been sitting there for months.
Yeah. But hey, the scriptures speak about choosing the lesser 2 evils. So I mean, whatever you can afford, pray over it. I hope the Lord's willing to spare us. But with that, we have 40, right? Over 40.
Yeah, Con, we over 40.
Are you good, bro? So with that, we pray this lesson was edifying. Lord, we went to all over the place. The Spirit was jumping everywhere. But we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, no down and rule well. And peace and safety to you brothers out there pushing the truth and sincerity. And with that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
To the elect.
To the elect. Why a ball?